Tracy here with the Newfoundland and Labrador Public Libraries. Thank you for joining me today for some fun and rhymes and songs. We are going to have so much fun, so let's get started. We're going to do some action songs and rhymes today, so let's get our wiggle fingers ready. Wiggle, 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 stop. Wiggle, 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 stop. Let's try it one more time. Wiggle, 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 stop. Good job. Now we're going to try our voices. We have to have our singing voices ready for songs. So let's start with clapping and patting our lap. Clap and pat. Clap and pat. Clap and pat. Clap and pat. Good. Now let's try it a little bit faster and we'll sing a song together. Ready? Let's go. Clap and pat and clap and pat and clap and pat, clap and pat. Hello everybody, how are you? Hello everybody, how are you? It's such a lovely day, I'm so glad you came to play. Hello everybody, how are you? Wow, so you got your singing voice ready, you got your wiggle fingers ready. So now let's have some fun. Now I'd like to introduce you to my friend Boris. He is cuddly and fuzzy, and he is a bear. Say hi to everyone, Boris. Boris is such a lovely, cuddly bear, but he is so hungry because he knows that pretty soon he's going to be sleeping for all of the winter months. A lot of animals sleep during the winter. Do you know what this is called when an animal sleeps through winter? It's a very long, hard word. Can you think of it? I know. It's called hibernation. Can you say that with me? Hibernation. Bears and other animals sleep through the cold months of winter, and when they wake up in the spring, they're so very, very hungry. They need to fill their bellies with lots of delicious food. It's getting quite chilly in the evenings now, so this makes perfect sense for us to talk about hibernation. Now I'm going to need your help. We talked about hibernation and how bears and other animals sleep for winter months. So now we're going to learn a few words in sign language that have to do with hibernation. The first word being a bear, just like Boris. Get your fingers like you're going to scratch something. Then cross them over and give yourself a little hug and a scratch. This is the sign for bear. Try it. Good job. Next, we're going to do the word sleep, because bears sleep through winter months. You put your hand in front of your face and you just drop it down. Sleep, sleep, sleep. The next word we're going to do is wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Good job, because bears wake up in the springtime. Now we're going to do a finger play rhyme called Two Little Black Bears. Get your fingers ready. One's named Jack, one named Jill. Ready? Two little black bears sitting on a hill, one named Jack, one named Jill. Run away, Jack, run away, Jill. Come back, Jack, come back, Jill. Two little black bears digging in the snow. One named Fast and one named Slow. Run away fast, run away slow. Come back fast, come back slow. Two little black bears feeling very proud. One named Quiet, the other named loud. Run away, quiet. Run away, loud. Come back, quiet. Come back, loud. Great job. Maybe you can share that with someone at home. Two little black bears. Now we're going to do a fun action song. I did say we're going to use our action fingers and our action hands, so here it is. It's called I Wake Up My Hands. Ready? Let's go. I wake up my hands with a clap, 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 clap. I wake up my hands with a clap, 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 and I wiggle my waggles away. Now we're going to do our feet. I wake up my feet with a stomp, 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 stomp. I wake up my feet with a stomp, 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 and I wiggle my waggles away. Now we're going to do eyes. I wake up my eyes with the blink, 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 blink. I wake up my eyes with the blink, 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 and I wiggle my waggles away. Great job, everyone. That was a fun song to sing, and maybe you can sing it with your grown-up. So we talked about when bears go to sleep for the winter months. So now we're going to do a fun felt story. And you guessed it, it's about a bear. It's called Little Bear's Feast. Here's the little bear. When bears wake up from hibernation, they're usually very, very hungry. So this story is about a little bear and his mama after waking up from hibernation. And it goes like this. Little Bear and his mama woke up from their long winter's nap. Little Bear was so hungry and his mama was hungry too. They came out of their bear den and looked around. In the clearing there was a tree stump where they always had their feast. Little Bear hopped up onto the tree stump and sniffed around. "Mama, where's the food?" asked Little Bear. "We have to gather the food, Little Bear," said Mama. "Do you remember how strawberries taste? I bet they are ripe. Why don't you see if you can find them, Little Bear?" So Little Bear hopped off the tree stump and went into the forest to find some strawberries. He wasn't gone very long, and when he came back, he looked at Mama and said, "Look, Mama, I found strawberries." "No, Little Bear, that's not a strawberry. That's a fish. You need to go past the stream." "I'll try again," said Little Bear, and off he went back into the woods. This time Little Bear was gone a little longer, and when he returned, he said, "Look, Mama, strawberries." "No, Little Bear, that's not a strawberry. That's an acorn. You need to go past the stream and around the big oak tree." "Okay," said Little Bear, "I'll try again." And he ran back into the woods. This time Little Bear was gone even longer than before, and when he returned, he said, "Look, Mama, a strawberry." "No, Little Bear, that's not a strawberry. That's an apple. You need to go past the stream, around the big oak tree, and through the apple orchard." Okay, I'll try again, said Little Bear. And off he went into the woods. This time Little Bear was gone for a long, long time. And when he returned, he said, can you guess what he said? Look, Mama, strawberries. No, Little Bear, that's not a strawberry. That's an orange. You need to go past the stream, around the big oak tree, through the apple orchard, and under the orange tree. I'll try again, said Little Bear, and off he ran into the woods. This time Little Bear was gone a really, really, really long time. And when he returned, what did he say? Look, Mama, strawberries. Did he get it right? Are these strawberries? They sure are. And his mama said, yes, Little Bear, they are strawberries, and just in time for dinner. That was a fun-filled story where we learned about Little Bear and his mom being so hungry because they were hibernating for all of the winter months. They really, really wanted to try those ripe strawberries. And finally, Little Bear found them. So thank you so much for joining me today. Let's say goodbye to our friend, Boris. Bye, Boris. Have fun when you hibernate. Thank you for joining me today for these rhymes, stories, and songs. Until next time, bye-bye.